Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Hello friends, I am Mr. Bharat sir. I welcome to my channel English for Learners. Friends, today we are going to learn one of the best motivational poem, that is Invictus. This poem is written by William Ernest Henley. So sometimes I feel it may be a tragic poem, but no, it is an inspirational or motivational poem. First of all, I shall tell you the short summary of this poem. Through this poem, the poet has given a message to us, that is, we are the masters of our destiny. We are the masters of our happiness. This poem tells us we should accept the responsibility of our lives, no matter though there are so many difficulties and problems in our lives, in our circumstances, we should not give up. The meaning of Invictus is that in Latin word it is called unconquered. Unconquered means cannot be defeated. The poet, when he was in 17 years old, that time his one of the leg was amputated, and while healing it, he wrote this poem. In this poem, he shows the meaning of life, how soul should be powerful and strong to face the difficulties and problems. Let's watch and enjoy. Let's watch this video and try to understand the meaning of this poem. But friends, I have a request to you. Those my friends who are newly watching this video, please subscribe my channel, that is English for Learners. Thank you.
The name of the poem is Invictus, written by William Ernest Henley. Let's listen the audio of this poem. Out of the night that covers me, black as a pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the frail clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeoning of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears, looms but horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how changed with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Number 1. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. Let's see the explanation of this stanza. In the first 4 lines, we understand that there is pitch black darkness disguised as a gloomy problem or despair, and there seems to be no way out of it. The poet prays to the gods in most agnostic way possible by saying, whatever gods may be, but even as he prays, he doesn't ask for strength to deal with the crisis looming overhead. He simply thanks them for the strength he already has. That itself is an indication. God that may be there for his unconquerable soul. 2. In the frail clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. In this stanza stands tall and continues to tell the tale of courageous soul that never complained once in the wake of difficult circumstances. A soul that never flinched once even as the problems were staring into its eyes. The power is demonstrated as the poet writes, bloody but unbowed, which tells us that he would rather endure the beating than call for surrender. Next stanza. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years find and shall find me unafraid. Let's see its explanation. This stanza tells us of death, literary, or this stanza tells us death, literally or metaphorically. If I were to describe this situation in my words, I would say, I know that I am living a life filled with constant threats, and I know that the future holds greater problems, maybe death, but I know that all the troubles I have sustained over the years have prepared me to face what lies ahead. Listen the last stanza. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. The explanation of this stanza is this is the punch of this short poem. The meaning of straight gate has often been debated, but according to me, the poet is talking about the so called judgment or the way of heaven. And even then, he recognizes no one but himself as his own master. Only he can decide what is to be done with his soul, and hence his fate is makes it evident that he had strong will. The poet says with utter confidence that he is the master of his own fate and the captain of his soul. He has the sole authority of his own life. That's all.
Friends, I think you might have liked this video. If you have any suggestion, please write in comment box. Then I shall improve myself and give more improved videos in next time. Thank you. Have a good day.